Now to that gunman shot dead by police on the steps of a church just moments after a Christmas celebration. CBS 2's Hazel Sanchez is live in Morningside Heights with new video of what exactly led up to the shooting. Hazel?
Alice, police are still blocking off the scene where the shooting happened earlier today. People had just finished listening to beautiful Christmas music on the steps of the cathedral right behind me when they heard gunfire. Many people ran for their lives. And tonight, police are still trying to figure out what sent the gunman over the edge. It was a frightening sight on the steps of the Cathedral Church of St. John the Divine in Morningside Heights. This cell phone video shot from a window across the street showing a disturbed man whom witnesses saw armed with two guns taunting police, telling them to shoot.
All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi, and today is Monday, December the 14th, 2020, and it's currently 10:56 a.m., and the eclipse is still going on over there in South America. All praises to the Most High. This is beautiful. The heathens, the Gentiles, cannot mess with the heavens. All right, so they cannot mess with the sign of the heavens. Everything that happened, this is of the Most High. Okay, now what you are seeing here, brothers and sisters, it's called esau's'trouble. Okay, it's called the Gentiles' tribulation. Before I go any further into this fellow, I did a little bit of research. He's what you might call a Dominican guy, and before our people try to defend and say, well, he's a Simeonite, we know all the fact not all Dominican or Simeon, and not all Haitian or Levite, or not all black African American or Judite. Okay, just because he was born in the Dominican or have Dominican parents doesn't mean he's an Israelite. Okay, but no matter what he is, this is not a good sign for the Gentiles. This happened the doorstep of your church and the priesthood of Mahan, Manhattan Cathedral. This is not a good sign, which showed you the hand of the Most High, he's stretching upon the Gentile. And again, this dude, well, he ain't hurt anybody. He left, he waited when everybody left, and he started shooting, and then he died. Let's finish this video.
After he kept saying, shoot me, and daring the police officer, then he said, okay, go ahead and kill me. Kill me.
It happened around 3:45 Sunday afternoon. Judy Romer was among some 200 people watching St. John the Divine's annual Christmas concert.
Again, we told you the Most High despise your holidays. That is why you have to do it outside. And it amazed me. Like, yo, you people don't get it. If there's a virus here, you pray to your God and nothing happened, and you still continue of praying outside as if he will heal you because somehow you were inside. He could not. When you step outside, he will heal you. It amazed me, like you people would not sit there and say, you know what, something is wrong here. Maybe we are doing something. Maybe we on the wrong side of the track. Let's do some research. Don't get me wrong, brothers and sisters. They know for a fact what they are doing is straight up garbage. They know that. They just love doing it. They just love going around and worship idols, and especially our people worship idols and all this bull. They know their God doesn't exist. It never did. And they know for a fact that everything that they are doing is straight up trash. But they will do it. Why? Because their people told them, listen, if you be a good Christian or good Catholics, which is there's no difference, you come to the church, you sing, you give it our money, which is the most important things, you will go to heaven. Look, going to heaven is a way of saying I don't have to face the consequences of my action. I don't have to face the reaction of my action. And I know for every action, there's a reaction. I don't want to face that. Whoop. Oh, 11 o'clock. Oh, 11 o'clock. We're about to begin the prayer in like an hour. Let me wrap this up right quick. Yes. It gave them a sense of security. A sense like I can brutalize, kill, murder, participate in the murdering of the Mosai's chosen children. But at the end, I'm going to go with the Mosai and then chill in heaven and then come back on top again. When the good book tells you the first will be last and the last will be first. You are the first now. We are the last. How are you going to be first again? Where they do that at? How are you going to be first again? You people can't see that you are losing power. And when I say cleave unto us, and you always got like one of our people try to be a scumbag there. Why you are begging them to cleave unto us? We are not begging. We're just doing what the Most High tell us to do. In the midst of those people, we have lordship. If we say this, the Holy Spirit move upon that person. He cleave or she cleave unto us. This is good. But this you are looking here, brothers and sisters. Gunmen shot dead by police on steps of Manhattan Cathedral. Why is this happening? Well, it's happening because of Genesis 15 verse 13. It's fulfilled. Well, this year and 7 more days, it will be sealed with the Great Conjunction. That's going to happen December 21st, 2020. Again, brothers and sisters, a lot of people are saying like, oh, okay, Big Levi said we're going to get superpower. I can't wait to do this. Look, I don't want anybody call me and say, Big Levi, I'm blaming you. My brother thought he was going to get that power. And then he went on top of that skyscraper and then jumped. And then now he's just like, he's just turned into a piss, like a piece of blood in the floor. He couldn't fly. This is all your fault. I don't want you jackwagon to keep calling me and letting me know that your people got killed because they thought they could manipulate fire. Somehow they doused gasoline on themselves and light it on fire and then find out they could not. I'm not saying this. You know how simple our people are, right? Okay? I thought I could have stopped a bullet with my teeth. Apparently you could not. I'm not saying our people will get superpowers. I'm saying something incredible will happen. Let me hydrate the holy temple with the Holy Spirit. Drinking some tea here, which is good. I will highly suggest you make your own ice up tea. All right. Okay, I'm not saying this. Let us move in, brothers. Okay, with this video. I'm trying to make this short.
On the church steps outdoors this year because of COVID. It had just wrapped up when witnesses say the man stood at the top of the stairs and started shooting into the air.
It was absolutely terrifying. At first, I was in such shock, I couldn't move.
I thought it was a terrorist attack. I just looked up the stairs and I saw him shooting randomly.
I was just thinking, get the hell out of here as fast as I can, so I ran really fast, and I must have heard, I don't know, 15, 20 shots.
Some people ran for safety inside the cathedral, including the Manhattan Borough President's Chief of Staff, Jessica Mates.
Once inside, we heard more shots. So, it sounded like, I don't know how many there were, but it sounded like a lot of shots going on.
Surrounding the gunman, an NYPD detective and officer assigned to the event, and a sergeant who was on detail nearby at St. Luke's Hospital. Witnesses say they heard police ordering the man to drop his weapon as he dipped in and out of cover.
We have a total of 15 shots fired by our 3 members of the service. This is preliminary at this time. We have multiple shots fired by the defendant. The defendant at this point is struck at least once in the head and deceased.
Wow. Wow. They shot the fellow in the head. Wow, this is very bad. Look what they caught this guy with.
Police recovered 2 semi-automatic handguns, a bag with a full can of gas, knives, rope, wire, tape, and a Bible.
Okay, that's all we need there. That's all we need. We may, well, not we, us, I mean me, we can say, well, I can say that the reason why this fellow did this is because, one, he got fed up. He got fed up with the whole lockdown thing, with the whole things are not getting back to normal. I can enjoy this. I'm tired of this. I've been praying. He got a Bible. I've been praying for unto this God, and then nothing happened. And we know for a fact the quote unquote Dominican or like hardcore Catholics, okay, nothing is happening. Probably a member of his family got taken on by the plague or something happened, and then things happen. He's tired of praying, so he decided to commit the suicide by cop, which exists, by the way. Okay, suicide by cop. Okay, let me see if that thing is recorded, because I don't want to do this for all right, it's recording another whole hour and then it's not recording. All right, this is very, very bad. Okay, let's move to the next video. Well, before we move, you hear the people. All right, they were talking about they were fleeing. All right, so what happened here is execution by the sword and flight in distress. Number 9 of the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. Execution by the sword. The sword is the modern day gun or weapon of fire. Okay, and everybody flee because they were in distress. Flight and distress. You may flee to leave a place. You're not technically in distress. You can't stay here. Okay, execution. He was executed by a gun, and a lot of people flee for their lives. A lot of people was in sorrow. A lot of people was in distress. Okay, so this is the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. All right, increase of hail and snow. So this is the Ukraine over there. All right, this thing is I don't want the music. The ice storm paralyzed Ukraine, and you see, this is a basketball court. You got people skating on a basketball court, brothers, with no water. You used to do these things on a lake. Look how many accidents. These are the stranded. Other people, they get a head-on collision. And the Ukraine, because the Mossad is increasing, the whole place is frozen. It doesn't have to be water. It's just frozen because the Mossad is angry. Okay, he's angry. And all of those things are happening. People are losing money. They are losing their life. People dying to these things, right? A lot of accident happen, and then again, that's the wrath of the Mossad. Increase of hail and snow. That's the angel of winter. I forgot her name. If somebody know the name of the angel of winter, it's in the book of remembrance. Put it in the comment, please. Okay. All right. So the car gets stuck. It's straight up ice. Look. And the Ukraine. Let me see if I. Oh boy. Oh boy. This thing stopped. Oh boy. Oh no, it did not. Wait, I thought that thing stopped recording. It did not stop. Why I didn't see it? Man, I was gonna make this again. All right, let me wait. What's going on here? All right, I thought this thing stopped. Let me double check something right quick. All right, we're back. This thing is quite confusing. This is Kharkiv or Kharkov, Ukraine, where the incident happened. So this is in the third part. Okay, so it's like a city over there, and usually when we do this, we're looking for a ley line, place that possibly look like ley line. We don't know yet. Okay, is this thing 3D? Yes, it is. Yeah, my computer cannot handle this. Is that a what is this? Weird. Is that a stadium? Usually a stadium on top of ley line. So yeah, this could be a ley line right here. Okay, there we go. All right, this is a ley line. And anytime you see those circle, they have no needs. When you look at this, okay, this wasn't supposed to be there. This could have been like houses and stuff. But anytime you see those circle and the cars have to go around those giant roundabouts, it's a ley line. All right. Now we know there's a ley line in Ukraine, and then this ley line is probably aligned with this airport. Is that an airport? Yes. Yes. Yes, this ley line is probably aligned somewhere with this airport right here. Okay. All right. Because all the airport, they're not built in any place. They are building an ley line. That's why the airplanes keep falling off the sky. Okay. Oops. That's why the airplane keep falling off the sky. Okay. Because the ley line is being switched. Let's take care of that. Close. Okay, let's watch this.
Tragic news tonight out of Etowah County. A man is dead after a plane crash. It happened this afternoon in the Sand Valley area. This is near Buster Willett Road. Authorities found the plane burning in the woods after reports of it going down. The pilot, Elliot Ledley, who was heading home to Florida from Kentucky, was the only person on board the plane. He passed away. The cause of the crash is under investigation.
Okay, so excuse me, this happened like December 12th, like 2 days ago. Okay, and then again, if you go there, and yesterday, small plane crashes in Bellevue Saturday afternoon. Thank you for Ancient Gardener. Well, this happened in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee. A small plane crashes Saturday afternoon in Bellevue near Highway 100. Crews responded around 1 p.m. You know, so if you notice that we know for a fact all the airplanes are on lane line, all the train tracks are on lane line, all the major highways, are on lane line. Have you ever seen all those airplanes always crash somewhere around highway? Okay, close to a highway. A small plane crashed Saturday afternoon in Bellevue near Highway 100. Remember that other plane? That other plane, like the engine cut off right on the highway. It has to land it on the highway where the cars. The plane landed on the highway and hit another car. That is because the Mossad is canceling the lane line of the highways. All the major highways are lane line. Sometimes you wonder yourself, why do I have to take the this highway to get to this place when they could have just built it right here? That would have been something they could have just go right here. Sometimes you say, why do they have to build a freaking tunnel? I have to go inside of the tunnel to get to this place. When I'm looking at that place right here. Why can't you guys build a road straight to there? Because they have to build their road on the lane line. So they can keep drawing the energy anywhere they can possibly harness it. That is why all those airplanes are falling off the sky. Those people are dying. Okay. All right. Well, I believe this pilot survived. You know, the other pilot did not. Okay. So that's why. And then when you watch the Ukraine, where we were over there by that little airport. Okay, there's the ley line right. There's a point, a pressure point, but somewhere around there's a ley line. Anytime you see an airport there, that's why you cannot build an airport any places. They have specific places and specific where they build airport in giant highway. Any important highway like High 95, High 75, High 595. They don't build them just to get places like that. They build them because of the ley line energy. Now things are switching. All right. This is beautiful. Okay. Did we? Okay. All right. So now, yeah, the Gentiles, they are going crazy. Okay. Now let's see what we have here.
Wow, look at this.
Okay. Then again, we've been seeing this happening a lot more often now. Explosion. A lot of explosion. Okay, let's see what happened here.
Wow, look at this one. A van exploded in Turlock this afternoon. Fire units arrived around 1 o'clock to find the van still on fire. They were able to quickly put out the flames and believe that explosion was caused by propane gas.
Remember, a lot of those things been happening so often, and then they always say it's propane gas. It could be meth too, you know. The last time we saw this happen was a dude driving into a UL station where they have propane, and the whole neighborhood is shoot the entire neighborhood. Huge blast. And I think you can see the propane gas, the propane tank over there. So these things are happening way too often because the barrier, the angel of fire, is doing her thing. Okay, this is no joke. All right, because again, then this is the plague number 2, fiery conflagration of the cities. Man, 11:17. I gotta get ready for the prayer. Fiery conflagration of the cities. All right. Yeah, I put this here because I upload a video on my YouTube called time. I dubbed this thing time displacement because that's what it is. Okay, time displacement mean the moving of something from its place or position. When you watch the beloved brother video, okay, time displace, time move slower in our eyes. Even I'm talking to you right now, you hear me fast, but I'm talking to you very, very slow. Okay, when you're in the spiritual realm, that's what happened to this to the beloved brother when he went over there. Okay, this is called time displacement, stepping into a portal. Okay, his time, okay, the time that he moved was the time that we move now, we are talking, is very, very, very slow. And the time in the spiritual realm is very fast. That's why the spiritual realm have to wait for us to caught up with them. He recorded a 5 minutes video, turned out to be a 45 minutes video. So everything is done in the spiritual realm. It's just waiting for our time to catch up, and then they will fuse together, and then we can move to the spiritual realm speed. That's why the time displace. You cannot, it's not time trap. He's not trapping in there. He's not still stuck in there. Okay? Time's just temporarily displaced, moving. Displace the moving of something. The time, the moving of, see the physics here, moving of some plane, the time move slowly in our realm, and then his voice got stuck in the spiritual realm, which moved normally, which moved faster. So his voice already done, his voice is waiting for his body to catch up with it. So his voice is a representation of the spirits, and his body, and the video is with representation of the physical realm. And we know they're going to fuse. So they're just waiting for our time to catch up. And we are moving very, 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 very slow. We're not stopping though. Time is not stopping. When you say time travel, you can actually stop time, rewind and all that. It's called time displacement. That's what the Most High showed me the proper name is. So everything you see that happening now, everything is done in the spiritual realm. And they're just waiting for the physical realm to merge. So I just wanted to bring that up. You can go ahead and watch the video. Excuse me. Did I have it here? There we go. All right. Let's finish this right quick. All right. Now, brother, thank you for the sister that sent me this. This is no joke, man. But let's watch this.
13 at 10.
An Albuquerque family is fed up with a string of vandalism at their popular restaurant. The owner is now worried they're the targets of hate crimes. News 13's Brady Wakayama has the surveillance video.
2 bottles shatter against the window at Taste of India Friday off of Wantabo in Indian School. The owners say this is the 3rd time the restaurant has been targeted in recent months.
The first time it happened, we thought it might be just like a drunk person or something. But the second it happened, we know it was like a hate crime because there was like racial slurs and already on the newspapers.
A hate crime, he said. Now all of a sudden, you Indian are feeling the heat. Now all of a sudden, you guys are feeling like when we had our businesses and the white supremacists joined the truck and then they break their glasses, they set it on fire. Now you guys understand, this is not an accident. We are under attack here. And the fellow
Akash Bajaj says the first incident was a broken window on Halloween. The second shortly after that.
So, yeah, they put some pretty hurtful stuff here. To India, 200 millionaire, garbage, mutt, no shoes, slumdog millionaire, garbage. So somebody's really got into those people. So they despise them over there. They are breaking their business like they used to do to us.
Involved those newspapers with these hurtful messages wrapped around rocks that busted their windows again. Bajaj says until recently his family never experienced anything like this since opening back in 2017.
This cowboy, this dude like, okay, since this is racial, I'm gonna make it racial. This is like a mean Mexican cowboy. This dude's waiting there, throw bottle in there, break your window, and run to his car. Man.
Now
Look,
he's worried.
You know what this remind me? This remind me of the brother that just got out of jail. The first thing he said, you know what, I'm going to break White Jesus' hand. And he get out of jail. The first thing he did, he walk up to a church, he lift up a big rock and it slam White Jesus in the face and break both of his head. That's what that remind me. Crazy stuff is going on.
These incidents are racially motivated.
It's scary, really scary. Both my parents are super scared too. Like we've never like heard anything. We've been here for a really long time, but we've never experienced something like that.
Yeah, that is because the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham is upon you. Everything that you did to our people is gonna come back upon your own head. So yeah, that's what happened, man. Oh. Yes, this is a sister Sharon. She put boots on the ground for the nation. I forgot to show this, okay? There are some pretty amazing things that happened here. And thank you, sister, for holding your phone horizontally so you can get a full screen. You see the full is the screen is full. There's no black bar. So once you hold your phone horizontally, you are able to get like full screen. So look, watch what happened here.
Energy all around, they're just spinning.
Yep. Our people are putting boots on the ground. They go to the mount, the Indian mount. Look what happened to the one on his left hand.
This is definitely our ancient land.
So the energy is just all around. See, all around. He's not doing this.
Now I know it's not the wind because we're enclosed.
All around.
And we have one ride just spinning. And this is where I think it was pointing us to when we were on top of the mound.
That means there's two energy here. One in there, one inside of this thing, you know, yeah, and one is all around.
It's just going. It's just going. Oh, praises. Look at it, family.
All right. They went all over.
Just spinning and spinning. Just pointing towards the inside. We just dipped in here.
There are energy here. They went all over. All right? All over the places. That's what you have to do, man. You have to go put boots on the ground if you stay in places, man. If you stay in places, touch things. You never know what the Most High have for you over there, for the nation. Okay? All right? This one thing.
Something out here.
Okay.
We got some apples and oranges.
Those other people, those backwarded witch, they always go over there, put their stuff so they can get luck and then bring their little stuff back and make a little money and try to get that blessing back. The same thing happened when the beloved brother went to Salem and they put some quarters there trying to draw luck for money. Get the hell out of here, man.
And corn and...
Yeah, they leave the garbages over there.
Berries out here on the ground. In the middle of this circle.
Center point.
This is the center point right here. We're going to try to...
Okay, that's the center point wherever they were.
We're going to try
okay.
to...
Those people
the
go...
dowsing rods.
Okay, the dowsing rods.
Right here. Let's see what we get.
And then he pointed at the mound. Back to the mound. That means there's something there. That means there's something there. We don't know what it is yet, brothers and sisters, but our people would not bury things just for fun. For, you know what? Oh, what's going on here? Virus threat. Last time I had a virus here. Scanned 3 times. Well, whatever. You know, we rebuke whatever those people put on the ground right there, those garbages and stuff. They're nothing but fruits. This thing can't do anything to our people. Boots on the ground, brothers and sisters. If there's places you can go there. Go investigate yourself. Do not let Gentiles telling you what's going on over there. You go over there. You investigate. All right? All right, let's move in.
In this village in western...
Okay, let me see. This is France. They won't do anything to me. Now, for those of you who didn't know, the Kim Kardashian people, they were having a war with the Azerbaijan. So the war just ended a few months, well, not a few months, less than a month ago. Let's see what happened, the human cause of it.
In Armenia, the Yazidi community is mourning one of its children.
So what you're seeing here, brothers and sisters, this is the face of sorrow. Every person that you see here, they are not happy. They are not sitting here saying, wow, we are back. What is it, Yaya? What? They are not looking here. That's my daughter. It happens all the time. They are not sitting here with a face like, me, we are about to inherit the earth. We are about to go on top. No, they are crying for their husband, their sons. They're crying for their uncles, their men that died. And they lost that war horribly. Horribly, brothers. I'm telling you, man, those Azerbaijan got some heavy stuff. What happened there? I don't want to go into this too much, but what happened is the war, they win the war because of the drones that they had. They literally bombed them to death. Well, they bombed them not only to death, but to submission. This is not the face of pride. This is not the face of Jacob right here. This is the face of the Gentiles, Esau, and this is the face of the trouble. Peace be among you, brothers and sisters. Peace be with you. There will be no Jacob's trouble. What you are seeing here, this is not Jacob's trouble. This is the Gentiles' tribulation. This is the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham who's upon them. We are about to get our power. We're getting our power. Our people are there, put boots on the ground. They are showing us things. You mean to tell me when we get our power, when we get the true strength of the Most High, and that's when those people are going to get powers too, as if they weren't already in power. This is a face of dejection. This is a face of sadness. Those are the faces of defeat. Those are the faces of the people that's going to go to hardcore slavery.
Today is the day before the ceasefire deal with Azerbaijan. Samad, 19 years old, is one of the last victims of the war in Nagorno-Karabakh.
19 years old. This is not, those people are not happy. They're not partying here. This is a horrible thing to see, man. You really don't want to see your mom or your son or somebody you know die at 19 years old. Those women are not there celebrating. Oh, we're about to go into the lane of the Hebrews, the fourth part and stuff like that. We're going to, the Illuminati, the New World Order is for us. They're going to bring us on top again. Yay. No, they are crying. Okay, those are the two gentlemen that died, man. They died, father and son, 19 years old. Is it?
He died a hero. He gave his life for us, for everyone sitting here. By defending the motherland, he fulfilled his duty.
Look at this. Brothers and sisters, is this the face of somebody that are ready to bring us trouble? Look at those women faces. Is this the face of the people that are ready to go back on top again? Is this the face of the people that is going to bring us joy, or going to like be the person, be the group of people that's going to take over the world and guide the world in a better place? Is that the face of them? Oh, hell no, man. The first will be last, and the last will be first.
People here are sad and crying because it's a huge loss for us.
Yes. This is a horrible thing.
The Yazidis are a Kurdish-speaking, non-Muslim minority who for years were persecuted by Turkey. Today, there are around 40,000 of them in Armenia. Samad was in the middle of his military service when he was sent to war.
We're so sad for these boys.
They are so sad for these boys, okay? Sorrow. Define sorrow.
Here's the definition of sorrow. A feeling of deep distress caused by loss, disappointment, or other misfortune suffered by oneself or others.
Sadness, unhappiness, dejection, regret, depression, misery, a feeling of deep distress caused by loss. Those people lost somebody here. They lost the people. That's how we felt when your man came over there and then ripped our men and killed them. How long we are into this? Ooh, all right, so that's the face of it, man. That's the face. The war was a horrible thing. Horrible thing.
Bodies with no names.
Okay.
Most of them have been blown apart by shelling and are unrecognizable.
You hear that?
The deceased, some have yet to be identified. At the Yerevan morgue, there are still many bodies with no names. Most of them have been blown apart by shelling and are unrecognizable. The effort to identify the deceased is relentless.
You don't want to see this, man. We're going to stop here, man. Their body are blown apart. Why? Because of this. Come on. Don't freeze on me. Because of this. Execution by the sword and flight and distress. Those people are in their place. They got executed by the sword. They flee and they are in distress. Horrible things. Let's get this thing. I don't want to bring my people this news because we are people of compassion. We are people of compassion and love, okay? Even though we despise the Gentiles, we really don't want to see body parts flying around. Let's let those people grieve and deal with their own trouble. All right, let's see more here. Let's see what's going on over there. Proud Boys and Antifa. Let those people go at each other's throat. There we go. Leave them. White power. Yeah, white power. We got that. Okay. Anytime you see those guys do this. Oh, let's see it again. Okay, this dude over there. White power. W. White. P. Power. White power. They are not here because they are true boys or pride boys or whatever. Let those people go at each other's throat. He's not wearing a mask anyway. Okay? May the Most High cleave the plague unto them. All right? White power. And you losing your power. And there always will be a Negro in the middle, in the midst of them. Okay? Those people are calling Black Lives Matter. Those are the same people. Okay? Oh, those are the same people. They're fighting each other. Move back. Okay? Okay? All right. Let them go at each other. Oof. Kiki. Oof, pepper spray. Oh, look at this. Trump. You don't know what the hell is going on here. Are they fighting? What's going on here? There's two Negro. That's what I can make of it. Same Black Lives Matter. Those are the same people. Okay, they ain't always some Negro. Okay, that Proud Boys got pepper spray. Woo! Look at the face of this dude. This dude got pepper spray. Oh, yes, those are the guys in the comment board being all tough and stuff like that, and then when they go over there, you know, with their Proud Boys t-shirt and stuff, and they get pepper spray, it's not fair. Oh, this dude is crying, man. Oh man, let me give my homie a hug here, man. All right. See if this dude is laughing, but he's crying with him. Let the Gentiles go at each other's throat. Stay home, just relax, man. Make yourself some hyssop tea, make yourself a spiritual bath, just relax. Enjoy the spiritual hospital, brothers and sisters. Let those guys destroy each other. Now, this is very strange. Okay, normally I don't like doing this. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but here we go. Hundreds of black vulture. Hundreds of black vultures invade Pennsylvania town where they spew vomit that smells like rotten corpses on sidewalks and homes, causing thousands of dollars in damage. Okay, all right. Okay, you can read the article, which is another form. Let me see if I can get a video. Okay, those are the black vultures. Okay, they spew like $15,000. What? It's illegal to trap and kill own black vultures without permit. A violator can face $15,000. Who cares? Okay, those are the black vultures. Look, a vulture is not a good sign of a good animal. Those animals eat dead corpses. If they come in your neighborhood, they start spewing vomit and stuff. This is a very bad omen, which is it's one of the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. Those animals eat corpses. Which 7 wild beasts will be their graves. So wild beasts will eat you. Instead of putting you in a grave, the wild beasts will eat you. So this is a sign of the 7th plague. So I'm not going to even read this. This is disgusting. Vultures, man. Black vultures. Beautiful. Beautiful, and a beautiful animal of the Most High. Just like the magnificent pig. I'm a big fan of the swine. Pigs are a very good animal to have around your house. All right, let's close with this.
A Natomas Bel Air grocery store is closed tonight after Sacramento police shot and killed a man inside the store. Police say the man was holding a large knife and acting erratically. ABC 10's Barbara Bingley has the latest.
A hectic scene hindered business for about a dozen stores within this shopping center this morning, including Taryn Lindo, who works at Edible Arrangements 2 doors down from Bel Air.
It was kind of scary because I didn't know exactly what was going on, and it was just, I was kind of iffy about going to work.
Sacramento police say a man drove his car into a wall outside the Bel Air on Arena Boulevard before going inside with a knife.
A suspect armed with a large knife was inside the grocery store acting erratically.
Anyway, so erratically, I despise when they say this word erratically. Let's see what that word means. Define erratic.
Here's the definition of erratic. Not even irregular in pattern or movement, unpredictable.
Yeah, you got a knife in your hand, somehow people will want to know if you're predictable. Of course it's going to be unpredictable. He was waving his knife around. Remember, brothers and sisters, this is not the first time this happened. This happened 6 or 7 times when we're making videos like this. Somebody always ramming the car inside of a grocery store or something, and they went in there with a knife and start chasing people until they get killed. If you watch all our videos, it happen all the time. All right? So, yeah, man, the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham is upon the Gentiles. There will be no Jacob's trouble. This is Esau's trouble. This is the Gentiles' tribulation. Today is the solar eclipse, and then we will see what is going to happen on the first few days that we have here in this last year, on this year of the Gentiles. Okay, this is not the hand of our year. This is the hand of their reign and their here. This is the hand of their world. So today is the 14th. We probably have got at least 17 more days, let's say 2 weeks or less, so to speak, for the 2020 to be prolonged into 2021, because you got 999 2020s to go. 2020s is the beginning of Esau's trouble, and you there for another 1,000 years. Okay, so it's gonna be hell for you. Too bad for you. So, like I said, like we said, cleave unto us. If you don't, well, hey, man, which we know you want. And, yeah, go ahead and suffer the fate All right, be at peace, brothers and sisters. There will be no Jacob's trouble. This is Esau's trouble. This is the Gentiles' tribulation. Be at peace. The angels are in the midst of us. Father has turned his face towards you. Father had restored the covenant that he made with his beloved friend Abraham. Everything is happening here on our behalf. All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly Mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Shalom.